Welcome back to the King of the Course series, where you guys, the viewers, send in your SCX24s. I run them on the indoor course competition style. The top 3 trucks in each class are going to take home some prizes. Today we've got a super cool Jeep Gladiator build from Parker in New Hampshire. Check it out, it's naked, unpainted, clear body here. This is actually a pretty cool take on the SCX24 body here. He's got some stickers all over it to give it some dimension on the outside, but otherwise it's all clear Lexan, and you can see all of the mechanics inside it, which is pretty cool. He's got the dangling duck in there. Just peeking through the body, you can see this thing's got some serious performance components to it. It's got a great heavy feel to it. I feel a lot of weight up front. So Parker sent over the build list via email here. Let's take a look at the truck, starting with the exterior. So I mentioned the clear body. This is a SCX24 with the clear Lexan body on it. It is sitting on top of a aftermarket chassis, which we will get into in a minute, but that's what gives it this really low slammed stance. It sits on these 1.0 brass beadlock wheels. These are Endura all brass wheels, which helps give us that weight. These are very heavy wheels. Those are wrapped in these 64 millimeter rock terrain tires. Some of my favorite tires here. I really love how these things perform. The S5 compound of these is excellent. He's also running the Endura soft silicone inserts in these as well, so we're going to get that good sidewall support, but still capitalize on the soft squishiness of this to get that good conformity. Those tires and wheels are mated up to the Mias Racing isokinetic axles, by far the most popular axles we've seen in this whole series. These are the nylon versions. They're going to be lighter, and it's also going to be slipperier. Aiding that, he's also got skid plates here to help this thing slide over obstacles even more. These axles are typically a +5 millimeter, but he's added some more track width here with some big hex extensions here. So you can see these things are bumped out wide. It's got a real aggressive stance to it. He's got the heavy hexes up front. In the rear, he's just got the traditional hex extensions to bias the weight towards the front. You can definitely feel it. Opening up the clear body here, let's take a look at the chassis and things underneath. So this is sitting on the Little Guy Racing Parts Eliminator chassis, which is a great option for the Gladiator and or Power Wagon. Makes it really easy to add the stock body, give it a nice factory look and feel to it here. So the Eliminator chassis kit, high performance LCG chassis kit here, keeps the battery up front and down low. He's got the Mias Racing receiver here in the back. For electronics, he's running the Endura MBL32 brushless ESC on the driver's side slider. That is powering this Little Guy Racing Parts branded FuryTech Micro Komodo brushless outrunner motor. That's made it up to the Endura all metal transmission. For suspension on this, so it's got really nice suspension action on it. He's running Endura big bore oil filled shocks. No springs on this to help keep that thing nice and planted as well. These are the 40 millimeter big bore shocks on it. He does have a limiting strap fashion up front, just got a rubber band setup going around the front end here. Looks like this is a printed bracket here for the limiting strap. You can see that, so the rubber band just hooks around that limiting strap there, keeps the axle from dropping too much. Controlling that, it's gonna be good, especially on verticals. Underneath that limiting strap setup, he's got the Mias Racing MEX8 servo. I've run a variation of this servo. This is a nice strong and fast servo here. We should get some pretty rugged steering out of this rig. Take a look at underneath here. He's got an aluminum Endura skid plate. The linkage, this is the linkage that comes with the Eliminator kit. Steel drive shafts front and rear, again going out to those Mias Racing axles. He has got the underdrive installed in the rear axle, 13% rear underdrive, which is going to bias the drive to the front, make these wheels spin faster in the front, which is going to further enhance the steering ability brought about by these gnarly axles. So I think that's it. This is a very cool looking build. I really like what Parker's done with this thing. No specific shout outs from Parker, but I do want to give him a shout out for sending in this cool build. I'm excited to see how it does, but first let's get it on the setup table. We'll hit the corner scales, see what the weight distribution looks like. We'll do our usual tests, and then we'll hit the course and see how it performs. All right, on the corner scales with this thing, I did put the battery in that Parker supplied. So we've got a 42% weight bias, near perfect on this thing. 50-50 left to right, we are perfect in that regards. Total weight, 644 grams. All right, first up, let's check out the RTI Ramp Travel Index. Thing's got some mighty reach. We should get some pretty good articulation out of it. We're gonna be right around 16 on the RTI. Now the side hill. This thing is super planted. It should be pretty solid. 45, 50, 55. Oh, 59 on the side hill. And now the vertical. It's 50, 60, 65. Oh, we slid off at 65. Let's see if I can reset. 69, 70. Oh, just touched 70, maybe a little more. Right on the course with the Gladiator. Let's run this thing. Running it on 2S with the supplied battery that he sent with the truck. That clear body looks super cool. I cleaned up some of these logs and stuff. I had the grandkids down this past weekend. The basement's a disaster, but we'll do that before the official course runs. Got high hopes for this thing. It's got good components on this. The Gladiators do excellent on the indoor course. And the way he's got this thing built, it should be pretty solid. I went too wide on that one, but had a log at the base, had to get over. There we go. Ooh, nice. Power plant on this thing's super smooth. Able to slow that thing right down. With that Endura ESC, it does have that little bit of a hitch right off the bottom, which is a bit aggravating, but it's not substantial enough to cause any issues. Plenty of punch with that Little Guy Racing Parts Fury Tech motor. Oh yeah, I get that pin. I got to replace that. This Rock Terrain tires sticking really well. I saw the weight from those wheels really helps. Hanging up a little bit on the bumpers. I'm noticing that. To be mindful of that in the actual course runs. Took the bonus gate line to the escalator, see how this does. I'm trying to come across sharp, already sliding into that pocket there. See if I got the grip to pull us out. Try to crawl it first. I'm just pushing off to the left. I don't think we're gonna find it. Oh, maybe. There we go. Nice, we got that good bite right at the end there. This pin has been moved. Remember that. Whoa. Nice. See how I do on the decline? Nice and flat on the decline, looking good. Come across the base of the chute for some side hill. Very solid, those inserts doing a great job on those tires. Let's go up Hell's Gate. Didn't get the bite off the bottom I needed to generate that momentum. Interesting, I'm stuck here. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay, good solid build here. This thing does great. The Gladiators do great on the indoor course. Anyway, this thing is really well built. Fun to drive. Love the chassis layout, the power plant. Everything works really well together. I'm excited to see how it does on the actual course run. So we're gonna go up the canyon. I'm gonna clean up the course a little bit, and then we will do our runs, see how this thing does. Nice. All right, run number 2, let's do it. Made some silly mistakes on my part in run number 1. I think I can do better for this thing. A couple of challenges are gonna be the escalator and this first bonus gate. This one's really tricky actually. We got a good start on this one. Oh yeah, just barely getting through there, perfect. I can be mindful with the width of this thing. There we go. Good. And a second bonus gate here. This rock terrain's sticking really good over here. And the overhang from that rear bumper, not even the bumper, he doesn't have the bumper on it, but the body trips me up there. I'm trying to get set up for the escalator. This was challenging last time. Made it up, but it blew the gate. It's just so slippery, and I get pushed off to the side, and then I just can't find anything to grab on over there. I'm getting really brave this time. Just pushing the sidewalls real hard here. Because that's where the line is. If I can get over. Oh, nice. Took a lot of patience there. Some massaging to get it up, but we did. That sounded really bad. Ran into some trouble here last time. I had to kind of shoot it through there because otherwise I would fall off and come dangerously close to that pin. I'm going to use that servo to wiggle ourselves down. There we go. It's that thing yanks. There we go. That's what I needed. Oh my gosh. Oh, I was doing so good. I can't believe that. Just blew that run there. So unfortunate. That would have been a perfect run. Oh. There we go, up and through. Oh, what a bummer, 4 minutes flat. All right guys, cool build here from Parker. I like what he's done with this. The clear approach is pretty neat. And actually, you know what would look really good on this would be some of the Mias Racing, the V2 nylon axles that have the clear housings to it. That would really cap off the aesthetic with the clear body, I think. Parker's got some good components in this build. The tire and wheel combination worked really well. Those heavy brass wheels with the rock terrain tires and the silicone inserts grip really well on the indoor course. Had good responsive steering. That power plant's nice and smooth. So overall, the build works really well together and performed pretty good in the indoor course. Where we got hurt a little bit, I think, is from the width. This thing is wide. He's got the plus 5mm Mias Racing axles and the hex extensions and the negative offset from those wheels. The combination gives it a very wide footprint. That caused some problems for me on some tight gates. and ultimately hurt the score. Nonetheless, this thing did put up some good numbers on the indoor course. I made some mistakes and had some troubles with that width on runs number 1 and number 3. Run number 2 was by far the best, but this thing scored an overall score of -92, which puts this build in 15th place in the very competitive Class 2. Now this is also our final Class 2 entry. We're gonna wrap this up very soon, but big shout out to Parker for sending in this very fun build. He's done a great job on this thing. And this was a cool take on the SCX24 Gladiator. So thank you, Parker, for sending in your build. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think of this build and the competition thus far, which we are just about done with? I want to give a big shout out to our sponsors, Mias Racing, Mofo RC, and Endura for providing some great prizes that I'm going to be announcing very soon when we get through one more video in the series. But as always, I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so, and I'll see you in the next video.